Hi folks, up here in Hampshire today. Wanted to do an update on the SGL-31. This is an Arsenal Arms product. It's fashioned after the Russian AK-74 or 5.45 by 39. And I've done just a couple of minor modifications. The first is I've installed the Krebs Custom safety lever here, which is far easier to operate than your conventional AK. It's this little thumb or finger detent that you can move and rapidly adjust the safety on or off. The other thing it has the ability to lock the bolt back, and I'll show you that in just a minute. I've also put on a single point sling adapter. This is the Echo 9.3 version, and I'll tell you, that's really great, because one of the things that AKs aren't especially known for are great slings. They come with a conventional sling, and the manual of arms has them, you know, you're shooting a gun and then you throw it over your shoulder and you do all this stuff, which is great, nothing wrong with that. But for a guy who's primarily an AR shooter, I really like the single point sling and the ease of that and the way that operates. I've also put on this a very inexpensive Surefire Vortex. And this Vortex Surefire red dot allows you to have that red dot use similar to an aim point, although this is much less expensive than an aim point. I have aim points for my ARs, I just didn't want to spend the money, quite frankly. So I really do like that feature. I've also got a mounting system here, sort of the conventional way that the Russian military mounts their optics on, with a side mount here. The nice thing about the side mount is you can just pop it off and then just slide it off, and all of a sudden you're just going with your conventional AK setup, no sight. So what I found in using this is it allows you to rapidly take off the sight if you want, or in this case the red dot, and then, you know, shoot conventional iron sights. So this is what the configuration of the gun looks like. This version has the side folder. So you have a side folder, which is, you look at how small that profile is, it's really pretty darn cool. Not real practical to shoot, although it can be done. And then you simply, you know, you've got your full-size gun here. So we got some plates out here, and we're going to shoot it in just a minute. I'll give you my impressions. I have shot this gun a lot, and I like it a lot. So rather than me talking anymore, let's go ahead and shoot the darn thing and see what it looks like. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and shoot this Arsenal Arms gun. I think you're going to see how little recoil there is. Very cool. We'll flip this around so you can take a look at the targets I'm shooting at down there and just get a sense for what that is. Man, that's fun! So we've got the Vortex back on here, and this is the Vortex Strike-Fire, and a little easier, obviously, with that red dot to hit those steel plates out there at 50. So now I've got a target out there, just do some fast fire, give you a sense of how controllable this gun is. Part of that is the round, the 5.45 by 39 is a very light recoiling round, and then this is a very effective muzzle brake that you see on the front of the gun that the Russians have designed. You can see there's just virtually no muzzle rise or muzzle flip. And it's very easy to control, and there's just not much impact here, and it's pretty easy to get hits on targets. Okay, we're going to put our seltzer water to the test out there. Alright, now somebody is going to want to say, well, can you shoot it in this configuration with the stock collapsed? And the answer is yes, you can. Again, I don't think this is particularly practical, but you could do it. Again, I'm not sure that I would find a lot of reason to do that, other than it just looks cool every once in a while maybe to do that. But you know, from the standpoint of taking the gun somewhere, throwing it in the back of a truck or in a guitar case or something, that's it. That's the size of the gun when it is has the stock compressed. That's the size of it, you know, full out, full on. It's also light, which is nice. And then one of my favorite things with any firearms is it just looks cool. It looks badass. So I love this. And if you don't own one, go out and buy yourself one, because they rock totally. So the bottom line is, I think these Arsenal Arm products are just outstanding. The 5405 by 39 cartridge is really, really fun to shoot. Very inexpensive, and if you like shooting these lighter calibers, it's about a third, maybe even 40% less than the 5.56 ammo. So if you like to shoot a lot, you enjoy this platform. It's really very, in my mind, it's a very good deal. So, and just closing out, I mentioned the deal here by the Krebs Custom folks. This allows you, the safety allows you to lock the bolt back. And how many times have we been shooting ARs or AKs and we've been frustrated because we can't lock that bolt back? Well, this is a great addition to have, and I really like it. I just think it's fabulous. So that's very cool. And then the other thing about the mount here and the scope is that it does allow you, because of the way the scope is set up, to actually have the iron sights as a backup. So you can look right through this if you use this type of mounting system and use the iron sights. And again, if you decide you don't want it, you just take it right off. And once you've taken it off, you're good to go. You've got your AK in its configuration. And with this one, of course, since it's a side folder, we can just slide that guy right up, and there you have it. You talk about a compact package, this is it. So, parting thoughts. AK-74, especially those made by the Arsenal Arms. This is Sega receiver. The Arsenal Arms 2 that I own, SGL-31 and SGL-21, are absolutely outstanding. Quality is phenomenal. Durability is outrageous, really, when you think about how much I've shot this, which is thousands and thousands of rounds through this gun. It's running strong. Highly recommend their products. And the fact is, you get what you pay for. You can go for a real low-end version, and it will function, it will work. I have found in my 20 years of buying firearms that I've never regretted paying a little bit more. And this rifle, if you go out and you look around, they're not inexpensive, but again, you get what you pay for. And so far, this has been just one heck of a good deal. So hopefully you've enjoyed this review. Once again, I appreciate those of you who have subscribed, and encourage you, if you haven't, to consider subscribing so we can continue to share our passion for the Second Amendment and for firearms, and give you these brief, unscientific, low-tech firearms reviews. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and once again, thank you and stay safe.